Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. Pretty guys, week 5 of the WBE. The Minnesota Vikavolts are taking on the South Texas Sableyes and coach InVividColor in an epic week 5 showdown. You can see I'm in the mountainous region of Galar here with my ice type Pokemon, and I did make some changes to the team. If you guys have not checked out the team builder, I highly recommend you check that out. You might see a new face on the squad floating around, making a lot of noise for sure. But yeah, the team builder's in the description. Be sure to like the video. I want to see you guys show some love on WBE. I've been putting a lot of time and effort into these videos, so I hope you guys are enjoying that. And we are sitting at 3 wins and 1 loss so far. We've got a 3-game win streak, which is going very, very well so far. Lastly, I do have some Minnesota Vikavolts shirts available. You can go to Vikavolts.com to pick up the last few of the Vikavolts gold foil t-shirt. There's only 200 being made. There's about 20 or 30 of them left at this point of this video going up. So feel free to grab one of those. As you can see, our awesome team, we've got a couple ice types today. We've got Sandslash just booking it. He's got the Slush Rush right now. And then, of course, we've got Alola Ninetales and the newest member of the team, Voltergeist here. Voltergeist is now replacing Luxray on the team. And again, I talk about that at length in the team builder. Really cool squad this week. We're playing against Vivid. He's a pal of mine, so we're gonna have some throwdown. He's got a really interesting team with some pretty big cores, Rain Core, Acclegor, Palossand, and then he's got a Moongus, things like that. So it's gonna be an interesting one. Indeedee, Reuniclus, another one. So definitely got some things to battle against, but we're gonna do our best. Let's get connected with Vivid, throw down for week 5, and hopefully pick up another win. All right, guys, we are connected with Vivid. Let's see what 6 Pokemon he's gonna be bringing. He's got a lot of different ways he could approach this match. Like, I think he could try to do the Trick Room strategy. I think he could try to do, you know, a strategy that involves Rain with Seismitoed. And I think he could also try like an Acclegor thing. He could also just go Brute Force with Duraludon. So he actually brings all of the above, really. So Duraludon, Amoonguss, Indeedee, Reuniclus, Seismitoed, Pelipper. Okay, so I don't have to worry about the Palossand strategy, which is fine with me. In this scenario, I think I am gonna just go with Ninetales Rotom as my lead. I think that's really good. Obviously, his Trick Room strat could be annoying for me, but I think that's really solid. And I think Drapion could be good here as a way to slow down if he brings that Trick Room mode. His team is very, very especially offensive. The thing with that is, like, how do I want to go about trying to beat his Trick Room mode for game 1? Like, do I want to play against the Trick Room mode? I mean, I'm leading Ninetales Rotom either way. I think that's my best lead here. He may go Trick Room game 1. I think his Trick Room mode is probably his best way to win. So Drapion might be worth bringing just because I can start snarling things. It's not a terrible idea. You know what I could do too? I could do Rotom. No, I think this is fine. Rotom is a good Dynamax candidate anyway. So I think I'm gonna bring Drapion. No, I might save Drapion for game 2. Let's go Sandslash in this one. Sandslash is pretty good. Let's go Sandslash. How do I feel about this? Yeah, I think that's good. Let's go that. Let's bring Sandslash in the back. And we'll bring Togekiss as well. If he leads something like Duraludon, Amoonguss, like, we're in a great spot. If he leads the Indeedee plus the Reuniclus, that's something we have to be, like, really mindful of. So it just depends on what his lead is. I like our Ninetales Rotom lead here against most things that he can do. So let's see here. Does he go the Trick Room lead? He goes Duraludon, Amoonguss. Okay, that's actually totally fine with me. So this scenario is actually really good because Ninetales against Duraludon, unless he's like AV, we're chunking him for like 30%, and then Rotom to Duraludon. We're chunking him for a lot as well, right? We're doing quite a bit to him with the Blizzards. So I think I just double Blizzard and see what he wants to do. I think that's really good. Yeah, I'm just gonna double Blizzard and see what he wants to do. Is that my best play? I think so. Cause like worst case scenario, he like picks up a KO on one thing, but I'm still gonna hit him twice, like really hard with Blizzards. Now he could switch out Amoonguss into Pelipper to change the weather. That's something he could do here. I'm not really that concerned about it. Let's see if he wants to go that route. I'm just gonna double Blizzard. He's gonna Dynamax his Duraludon, so he stays in. I need to find out what kind of Duraludon this is. Is it speedy? Is it bulky? Is it Assault Vest? Like, what is he doing here? And I'll find out pretty quickly with this first Blizzard. I will find out pretty quickly with this first Blizzard. Now, if he max Dracos into Rotom, he could knock me out. So, like, that's a thing. Let's see. He doesn't change anything. He's just going to take the Blizzards. He's Yachi on his Amoonguss. So that's fine. And he's Assault Vest Duraludon. Okay, we learned a lot here already. He's Assault Vest. And then the Blizzard comes off. I don't pick up the Amoonguss. Okay, so I get the freeze in the Duraludon though. Let's see if he stays frozen. He thaws. He gets a Steel Spike off into Ninetales. Okay. So he's gonna knock me to Sash. So he's Gotchi on his Amoonguss. And then does he Spore the Rotom here? He probably Spores Rotom, I assume. He gets a defense boost. And let's see, does he Spore the Rotom? He's gonna Spore the Rotom. Okay. So, not the ideal turn there. He's able to kind of hold me off. I think I pick up a KO though. He takes some Hail on his Duraludon. Amoonguss gets the KO there. So Ninetales KOs Amoonguss with Hail. Okay. And he's got one turn of Dynamite. I mean, I got a lucky freeze. He's definitely Assault Vest. And he's gonna bring out the Pelipper. Okay. So he gets control of the weather here. Does he... I mean, I could Freeze Dry the Pelipper. I've seen the Yachi Berry. I mean, I could just Freeze Dry. I kind of want to save this thing, though, and go Togekiss. So I can get the weather back up later. And Rotom here, I think I just click Thunderbolt into the Pelipper. Although I'm asleep, so it doesn't really matter. I think I'm going to go that route. Because then you can bring Ninetales back in later. I think Ninetales is still really strong here. Unless he's Scarf Pelipper. That would be the only scenario. So let's see here. I mean, I would think he's not gonna. If he Steel Spikes, he's gonna go into the Rotom slot here. So let's see. He is Choice Scarf Pelipper. Okay, so we learned that. Choice Scarf Pelipper with Hurricane. I'm still sleeping. And he's got to be Assault Vest Duraludon. He's gonna Steel Spike into what? Into Rotom, which does pick up the KO. So Duraludon KOs Rotom with Max Steel Spike. Okay. Alright. So here's the thing. I mean, he's going to be able to... I think I go Ninetales here and I click Blizzard. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Ninetales and click Blizzard. And then just redirect. Yeah, I think I do that. I just redirect the Pelipper into my Togekiss. I think is what I want to do. Follow me. And then just, I think I Blizzard, actually. Or I can Freeze Dry the Pelipper slot to see what he has in the back, which could very well be Seismitoed. I kind of like that play. Yeah, let's Freeze Dry the Pelipper slot. Yeah, let's do that. Now, I know Duraludon could attack whatever he wants here, but... yeah, okay, this is good. I should be able to pick up this... this Pelipper. So here comes the Hurricane from the Pelipper. Actually, I'm faster, so he's underspeeding my Ninetales with his Scarf. But I do pick up the KO there. So Ninetales KOs Pelipper with Freeze Dry. So he's Scarf, but he's like not like super Scarf, and he's gonna Max Lightning. So Duraludon KOs Ninetales with Max Lightning. Okay. That was smart on his part to get that KO. Now I do get Sand Slash, and I have not used my max turns yet. So, you know, here's the thing. I mean, I have a Berry in place. I have my Sand Slash. I haven't used my max turns yet. I can start triple axling into that, you know, into that potential Seismitoed, whatever's coming in next. It is Seismitoed. And I can redirect the attack. So to me, I go after Seismitoed here with my Sand Slash, you know? I think that's my play. I mean, how much am I doing to him if I do that? Togekiss into Sand Slash. I mean, this game is not how I wanted this to go, but it's not the end of the world. If I go for max, I mean, I could two-shot him. So let's follow me. I'm less concerned about the Duraludon. I mean, the Duraludon's kind of scary. I guess, you know what I could do, though? I could Dazzling Gleam. I could D-Gleam. I don't think he goes for a ground move. Understand that I could just redirect. Because that damage on the Duraludon is very valuable. Let's actually do that, and then I'm going to go for the max Hailstorm into the Seismitoed. Let's see how much that does. Because this Duraludon is going to want to aim into... I mean, the Duraludon has +2 defense, right? So, because he's got those defense boosts, I have to, like, play this right. So that's why I'm going for the Dazzling Gleam. Because I want to make sure I can hit him. Now, obviously, he's got to think that I'm going to follow me with Togekiss, which is why I'm like going to take this risky play here. I'm going to get a Max Hailstorm off. And that's going to go into Seismitoed. Should do about half. That does a lot more than half. Okay. Maybe I should have. He's got Flash Cannon. That's going to do nothing. And Dazzling Gleam is faster than the Seismitoed. And picks up the KO. Big plays, dude. Togekiss KOs Seismitoed with Dazzling Gleam. And we're going to pick up this game, dude. Wow, that was a good first match. That was a good first match. I'm gonna Dazzling Gleam, and I can go for Max Hailstorm into Duraludon and pick up the KO with Sand Slash. So, Sand Slash KOs Duraludon with Max Hailstorm. And we're gonna win 2-0 in game 1. All right, that was a good game 1. Obviously, he had a really good strategy, though. He kind of thwarted my initial plan there with his Amoonguss strats, and that made things a little challenging for me. But nothing I couldn't deal with. Game 2, we're going into Drapion for sure. 100% going to utilize Drapion in game 2 because I don't think he's going to expect that. So let's get ready for game 2, and hopefully we can just take this next one here. I think we've got a really good strategy. I saw a little bit about what his team wanted to do there. That Seismitoed, I was very surprised we outsped it, which means I mean, we did a lot. Like, that was the thing. Sandslash did a lot to him. Oh, you know what? He's probably just... I don't know what his speed investment is because we outsped, so he might have some bulk. I don't know, but we did a lot to him with Max Icicle Crash. So we're definitely bringing. We're definitely going to bring. I think Rotom Drapion is good here because I think he's gonna go Trick Room. I think he brings Trick Room this time. So Drapion's super good. If he goes Trick Room. I'm gonna go Drapion for sure, and then what is the next Pokemon I'm bringing? I just gotta figure out. I mean, Yawn Togekiss is really good, but I kind of like Togekiss in the back. All right, let's bring Drapion regardless. Do I want to bring Ninetales for Blizzard spam? Because it kind of, I mean, I kind of want Ninetales in the back actually. So let's use Drapion and then Rotom. Because Rotom going for Blind Blizzards is still really good too. And then Ninetales in the back, and then maybe Togekiss, or just Drapion Togekiss. Might not be terrible. Because I can kind of weaken him, kind of stall him out a little bit. That's a good matchup against a couple different things. I kind of like Rotom as a lead, though. Because Rotom can Dark Pulse and just deal massive damage and also be a good max candidate. I'm definitely bringing Ninetales. And then that Sandslash was good. We didn't really get to see a lot of what he wanted to do there. I almost feel like he's got to go Trick Room strategies here. Do I want to go Turtonator for the Trick Room, or do I want to go Sand Slash for the Trick Room? I'm gonna go Sand Slash for the Trick Room. I'm gonna go this route. I'm not gonna bring Kiss this time. I think this is a little bit better because Rotom pressures the Amoonguss. Drapion pressures with that. I mean, I can set Terrain up. Is that how I want to do this? I think so. I think it is how I want to do this. All right, let's lock it in. Let's lock that in. All right, Drapion's really clutch here. I don't want to see that Amoonguss lead. We know he's Yachi Amoonguss. I don't want to see that. We know he's Flash Cannon on his Duraludon. I think he's AV. All right, so I don't want to see that Amoonguss here on the lead. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that was a damage roll. Like, he barely got that Spore off. So he's going to go in DD Reuniclus. That's what I expected. Okay. So that's exactly what this lead is here for, really. And the play is we're going to try to get rid of that in DD. So he gets the Psychic Terrain up, that's fine. He's gonna get Trick Room up if he wants it, but I'm not that concerned about that. My play here is we're gonna Snarl. And we're going to, I think we just Dark Pulse the Indeedee and just try to clear that slot in case he Trick Rooms the Indeedee. Although, yeah, I don't think he Expanding Forces. Let's do that. I want to get some intel on what this Indeedee is gonna do. I'm gonna Snarl. He doesn't. Okay, he's Colbur on his Reuniclus. So we get some intel there, get a nice chunk of damage off. Drop special attack on both Pokemon. Is this Indeedee going to Trick Room? What's Trick Rooming here? Let's see. Indeedee might be Trick Rooming, or he's not max speed. Dark Pulse comes off, picks up the Indeedee, good stuff. Rotom KOs Indeedee with Dark Pulse. And he's gonna Focus Blast and miss. Yeah, okay. So he does not max there. That was an incredible first turn. He definitely Trick Roomed. Here comes Seismitoed. Now, we don't know what this Seismitoed wants to do. I do not know its item yet. This is a scenario, though, where, I mean, I can beat him with Hail in the back. So, do I even... I think I just Snarl in case he brings out... I could also knock off the Seismitoed. I feel like he's going to want to max Quake my Drapion right now. Do I have a switch in for that? I don't. So, I think I just Snarl again, or I can knock off the item on the Seismitoed, which is kind of good. He's probably switching out that slot. And then Rotom can just Blizzard, I think, is cool. I have to make a decision. Let's knock off that Seismitoed, and let's go for the Blind Blizzard. That's kind of dumb, but that, yeah, he's gonna go Pelipper. That's a dumb play. I should have just Thunderbolted that slot. That was such an obvious play, dude. I knew that play was coming, but it's okay, because I have, if he Quakes, then I have pressure with Ninetales. Ah, that was such a dumb play. Like, I knew the Pelipper was coming in. I should have just Thunderbolted that slot, because then I have weather control for the rest of the match. That was dumb. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna max Quake, get the KO. I'm gonna have to hope for a Blizzard hit here. That was just a bad play of me running out of time. Just a bad play overall. He's gonna Airstream. Ah, that's a good play then. Okay. Airstream and a Drapion, which actually doesn't do enough to activate my berry, which is kind of annoying. I didn't even know the thing got probably bounce, I'm assuming. Okay. He's Life Orb. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this Life Orb now. Get a little bit of damage off on him. I think he's got bounce, I'm assuming. Blizzard actually connects, which is huge. And he freezes. Pelipper freeze. Okay. Fine by me, man. That is fine by me. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I mean, he probably max Quakes the Drapion slot, which is fine. I kind of want to make a bold play and switch out into Ninetales to change the weather. And then promptly just Blizzard again. If he Quakes that slot, though, is that a big deal? Is that a stupid play? I mean, Rotom could also just max into the... Now, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to stay in. I'm going to protect the Drapion, and I'm going to go for the max Hailstorm into Seismitoed and just try to get rid of that. Also change the weather. I feel like I'm like not making my plays fast enough. This is like, I'm a little frustrated with how I'm making the plays right now. Like, I have a lead and I'm not taking advantage of the lead appropriately here. Like, I want to get weather control and stuff. Like, Seismitoed without a Life Orb is not that big of an offensive threat. So, I'm going to protect. Let's see if he goes for that max Quake. He's going to get a special defense boost as a result, but he goes for the Geyser, actually. Into Rotom. Wow, that did so much damage. Yeah, and he's going to thaw the Pelipper and Hurricane. And into the Drapion. Okay. That's really good. Now I get the Hailstorm. Okay. This is going to do a good amount. Not enough, but a good amount. So, we take that. I think at this point, I have to... Like, I don't know if Ninetales is faster. Or what's faster here. That's going to activate my Citrus this time. So now, if he wants to get rid of Drapion, he has to target the Drapion slot. The thing is, I need to make sure I control weather here. Seismitoed is going to go down in one more hit. So, do I just double the Seismitoed and just make sure I get that KO at this point? Like, Pelipper is stuck with Hurricane now, right? Like, we know this. So, like, to me, if I just get rid of Seismitoed, I think I'm just in a really powerful position, right? So, let's just clear that Seismitoed, I think. And just go for, like, knockoff into it or Snarl, like double Snarl maybe. I just need a little bit of damage. Let's go for knockoff into him. And then I kind of want to max guard. But that seems, like, really risky. I feel like if he Hurricanes me, I think I'm living it. So let's Hailstorm or that's actually Darkness. Let's Darkness the Seismitoed. He's going to Hurricane into the Drapion. We should live this, though. Yeah, we do. He gets the confusion. That's such a big confusion, though. That's such a big confusion. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. I get the knockoff off. Yes. Oh, Drapion. Way to clutch up. Drapion KOs Seismitoed with knockoff. That is a very slow Seismitoed. I don't know what that set is. And I get the max darkness off. Let's go, dude. That was such a clutch live. Rotom KOs Pelipper with max darkness. That was such a big live, dude. Such a big live. Drapion dies to Hail. Drapion dies to Hail. But that should be game, dude. Ninetales comes in and cleans this up. Sandslash comes in and cleans this up. I'm gonna give it to Ninetales because Ninetales is actually one of our kill leaders. So I'll just give the KO. Actually, I probably should have not done that now that I think about it because there's still a Reuniclus here. This game's not over. Wait a minute. This game is not over. I should have went. I just messed up. I totally just messed up. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. No, no, no. We're good. We're good. I still have max darkness. I don't know what I'm thinking. I got so confused. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. So yeah, we just Blizzard and we max darkness into Reuniclus. Oh, I thought I just choked this. Okay. Yeah, because Sandslash would be better off to come in and just X-Scissor. But Blizzard comes off. It's going to hit the Reuniclus for a good chunk of damage there. Max Darkness comes off. That should seal the deal. We already burned his Cold Berry earlier in the match. Rotom picks it up, baby. And that's going to be that, dude. That's going to be that. That's a nice little 3-0 there. That's a GG to Vivid. That was a close game, though. That was a close game. I know that we were able to take that one pretty well. I hope you guys saw the value of me picking up Rotom in this matchup. I know there might be some people who are a little upset about me making the change there to grab Rotom over Luxray, but this match showed just how powerful Rotom Frost is. I mean, that was a clinic from Rotom Frost. Like, that was actually a Rotom Frost clinic. And that was my vision at the beginning of the season before I even, the draft even finished. I really wanted Rotom Frost because I felt like with Ninetales, it's such a threat and it allows me to run Sandslash in the back. And yes, I'm stacking up a lot of weaknesses together and I might make another free agent move to kind of try to counter that a little bit more. But you saw just how good Rotom can be. And we got 2 freezes. And while the 2 freezes didn't matter because he thawed both times, that's how good this is. Freeze is a broken mechanic. And if we can hit, you know, multiple blizzards and get freezes, dude, it can totally turn the game around. So overall, our game plan was great. I think Snarl Drapion was so good. It didn't get to do everything I wanted it to do, but shout outs to Drapion, unsung MVP, coming through with that confusion hit. But I think Rotom takes the cake as just being an absolute champ in this battle. Didn't even need the turtle for Trick Room at all. And it was funny because I was obsessing over whether I bring turtle or not. But that's that, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. I will say a lot of people have been asking me, aDrive, can you put some footage at the end of your battles so that way, you know, people don't get spoiled by the results? That's not something I typically do. If it's something you want me to do in the future, let me know in the comments section below. The problem is, like, people don't watch it and it actually hurts the video, believe it or not. Like, if I have just 10 or 15 minutes of empty stuff at the end or even anything and people don't watch it, it kills, like, the video viewer duration and stuff. It's, like, stupid how YouTube works. But I also don't want to spoil matches for you guys, so I'm going to talk a little longer here as I stall it out. But overall, great game there against Vivid. We're going to move to 4 wins and 1 loss. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget you can go to Vikavolts.com to pick up a Minnesota Vikavolts t-shirt. If you want to get the gold foil design or any of our merch, help support the Vikavolts, of course, as we are doing very, very well. Our Hail team, man, I think today really showcased the power of Hail. A lot of people sleep on Hail, and that's really good. And one other thing I want to mention before I wrap up this video is a lot of people were asking about the new Series 6 VGC rules. Those don't apply to the WBE, guys. The WBE is Series 5. We don't change the rules mid-season. That wouldn't be fair to anybody. So, GG's to Vivid. If you guys want to go see his perspective, you can check it out in the description below. We had a really good matchup against him. I think that he had good prep, though. I mean, Choice Scarf Pelipper just to underspeed Ninetales was pretty smart. It was probably designed to outspeed maybe like Togekiss, things like that. I don't know what his Seismitoed speed was, though, because even at +1, I still outsped him with Drapion, so I have no idea what his speed was on that thing. I mean, I was max speed Drapion, but I have no idea. Drapion was big. Everyone was big. Shoutouts to the win. I'll take it, man. I was nervous about this match. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of the WBE. Peace. If you enjoyed this video for me, I'm sure you're gonna love this video right here. However, YouTube thinks that you're gonna like this video. So check out one of my 2 videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.